Hi everyone, this is FC7 and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to continue my playthrough of Botany Manor, this time sharing my experience with making the Pixie Tears and the Wolfglove, as well as sharing how to find the hole that the priest hides in the manor, the secret area. So here we are picking up from the last video. Walking into the orchard. There's the Wolfglove and the Pixie Tears. So to start out with the Pixie Tears. And the first clue is located right in here. There's the seeds. So just take a right on the path. Now if you turn around, there will be the pot notes. And we'll just move to see the advice letter. It's talking about the ash plume, which I've already created, so just move on. Look for more clues over here. The microscope slides. And there's a Pixie Tears. All right. Okay, so this is a really good clue. It talks about how not all plants are growable from the sun. Sometimes it takes things like sugar. So I would say that is a huge clue to help. Now let's just plant the seed and see what we come up with. Alright, now travel down the path. And we'll need to go in this doorway. And look for clues. Just set this down. Alright, doesn't look like that's a clue. Here we go. Cider making and apple blending. So there's the sugar that the other clue was talking about. And some numbers. Looks like for each apple. And here's a type of apples. More types over here, and then this gadget. Alright, I think I'll have to place this not up there. There's a spot underneath here. So there's a spout, so apple juice must come out of it. So I'm thinking you place the apples on there, but the question is which apples to put on. So I'm thinking one of the very first clues I saw about the potted plants. Okay, so if you see the upper right hand side, it shows that the pot that I'm using is a 97 gram pot. So I think what you have to do is match up the grams of the sugar from the apples to match the pot. So checking over this list, it looks like if you take the Knobby Russet, the Merlin's Mist, and the Cat's Head, that will equal 97 grams. It seems there could also be other combinations, but that's what I'm going to try. Now I just have to figure out the apples. So this one is the Knobby Russet. The Merlin's Mist looks like this. And now the Cat's Head. I'm checking over the list quick. It's the one that looks like a candy apple. That one must be right there. So it should total 97 grams. And let's see if it works. And sure enough. So Pixie Tears just created. Now to enter the clues. And there we are with the clues. So that was a fun one to do. And I'll place it in the flower room next to the others. And move on to the next one, the Wolfglove. So here's a first clue for the Wolfglove, the nursery rhyme. And it talks about being on a mountain and a whistling sound. And the note. So it seems there's three things going on at this point in the game. This whole area wants you to make 2 flowers, and then something about the priest's hiding place in the tower. So here's this book about the priest, the holes. So there's 3 things going on. We've already made the first flower. And this talks about finding a hidden area. So the letter from the builder is talking about poltergeists and wind in the tower. Willie the Builder. I wonder if the devs left it in as an Easter egg that the groundskeeper Willie from The Simpsons or something. So we'll just come back up here. Tower Wind Research. Alpine Exploration. So enter this area, and it looks like the stairways below are not working. So it says to find another way down, which I'm guessing is the hidden spot for the priests. And here's a letter explaining more about the plant, the Wolfglove. And the envelope with stamp, and the stamp has an interesting design on it, so we'll keep that in mind. And there's the packet. Those are the seeds for the Wolfglove, and the door over there has an interesting design that I have seen before. That was in the kitchen area. This room here. The manor. Constructed in 1593. I don't know if this has anything to do with a clue or not. Looks like there's nothing here of interest. Another book. Something about the scale in the kitchen. That's interesting. Definitely a clue. Alright, symbology. So the symbol on the upper right hand side is Catholicism, and that is the symbol that's printed in the kitchen and the symbol I saw in the door we were supposed to go through to get to the next area that's blocked off. So that could mean something. And I do remember seeing scales in the kitchen, if you recall the last video. Let's just put some clues together here. And one clue is missing. So I think I need to find the area, the hidden area, which, there we go. The symbol of Catholicism, which is where the Catholic priests were kept. Okay, so trying to remember the year that was on the floor plan, because that's the only other number I can think of. Unless I have the number wrong, I'll have to go back and check. $15.93, so if I put a 1593 down, maybe that's how they hid the doorway. All right, and sure enough, there we go. It is a bit strange that the flames are still going. Let's open the door. Another duck. And just a letter from the priest. Doesn't look like there's much info here. And here's the doorway. The Wolfglove seed. Now there has to be more clues in this room. The one that we're missing. And the symbol on this coin looks familiar. That's the same one from the stamp. I don't think this is much of anything. But that coin with the ram with a star above it, that's definitely a clue. Let's check these coins out. Souvenir coins. The Crystal Palace. I encourage anybody who likes history to research the Crystal Palace. There was a few of them, and there's some really interesting alternative history information about the Crystal Palaces. I encourage people to check on YouTube for that. This looks like it's not much of anything. What do we have? The coin collection. So should have all the clues we need. And I think I have a handle on what to do. Just repair the stairs. So, soil, seed, water. Okay. So I'm thinking it is Mount Wishorn, which is a 40, wind speed, because the coin matched up with the stamp, and on the back of the coin it said Wisthorn. Just add mount to it. And now it gives you a diagram of the wind speed in the tower. So I think there's a spot in here right there. Open that side. So just following what the picture said. That one remains closed. Number 2. Number 3, open that. And that. Four. Open that. And the top one is shut already, so this should be the 40. And there it goes. There's the Wolfglove. And now there's a delivery. Ready for the next plant. But first I'm going to set this one in the flower room with the rest of them so far. And that should just about do it for this video. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and maybe make a comment. I do have a song that I created through AI at the end of this video if you want to listen. I think it fits the ambience and the mood. So I hope you enjoy that. And I will join you for the next video, which will be in a few days maybe. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you next time.